Welcome to my channel, my friend. Have you ever wished that English could flow from your mouth as fast as it flows in your mind? Have you ever felt that your thoughts are clear, but your words get stuck? Stay with me, because in this video, I will show you how to speak English like you think. Comment below if this happens to you. By the end of this video, you will feel a new kind of confidence, and you will know that your thoughts can become sentences, naturally and easily. Chapter 1. The Struggle. Inside the Mind. You sit with your book. You listen to an English video. You understand some words, but when it is time to speak, nothing comes out. Your mind is full, but your mouth is silent. You know what you want to say, but the words get stuck. This is the real struggle inside the mind. Many learners face this. Maybe you are facing it too. You are not alone. Millions of learners around the world feel the same pain every day. You think first in your own language, then you try to translate into English. But the words do not match. The grammar feels heavy. The sentences break. You open your mouth, but your confidence disappears. It is not because you are not smart. It is not because you are not capable. It is only because your brain is trained in one language, and English is still waiting for its turn. This fight between thinking and speaking is what slows you down. But I want to tell you something powerful. If you feel this struggle, it means you are already learning. It means your brain is awake. It means you have a dream inside you. Many people never even try to speak. But you are here. You want to speak like you think. You want to be free. This desire is your biggest strength. Hold it close. Because that desire will take you from silence to fluency. I understand how it feels. I know the pain when you want to join a conversation but stay quiet. I know the fear when someone asks you a question in English and you freeze. I know the shame when you think, why can others speak so easily, but I cannot? Let me tell you, there is nothing wrong with you. You are not less intelligent. You are not less talented. You are simply walking on the same path that every English speaker once walked. Even the most fluent person once felt exactly like you. Imagine this for a moment. Imagine that English is already inside you. Imagine that your thoughts are not blocked by translation. Imagine that you open your mouth and the words just flow. No hesitation, no fear, just natural, clear, simple speech. This picture is not a dream. It is a future waiting for you. But first, we must face the truth. The struggle inside the mind is real. And the way to win is not to run away, but to understand it, accept it, and then rise above it. The mind is powerful. It is like a mirror. Whatever you put inside it will reflect outside. If you fill it with doubt, you will speak with doubt. If you fill it with fear, you will speak with fear. But if you fill it with courage, you will speak with courage. If you fill it with hope, you will speak with hope. English is not just about words. It is about the energy you bring to those words. Your struggle is not a wall. It is a door. And that door is waiting for you to open it. Every time you fail to speak, you are not moving backward. You are actually moving forward. Failure is not the end. It is proof that you are trying. Think of a child. A child falls many times before walking. But every fall is progress. In the same way, Every time you hesitate, every time you stop, every time you forget a word, you are still growing. Your brain is learning. Your heart is becoming stronger. Do not let the struggle trick you into thinking you are weak. You are not weak. You are learning. So, my friend, never hate your struggle. Love it. Respect it. Because this struggle is shaping you into someone new. It is burning away fear. It is building patience. It is teaching you courage. One day, you will look back at this struggle and smile. You will say, "This was the chapter that changed everything." And as we move forward, I will show you how to break free from this heavy translation in your mind. I will show you how to think directly in English and then speak naturally, just like you dream. Your struggle is only the beginning. Your success is waiting just ahead. Chapter 2. Why thinking first is the secret. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself in a conversation. Someone asks you a question in English. You want to answer. But first, you think in your own language. Then you search for English words. Then you try to put them in order. And while you do all of this, time is already gone. The other person is waiting. You feel nervous. You say nothing. Or you say something very short, very broken, and you feel unhappy inside. This is what happens to many learners. Their thoughts and their words are not together. Their thoughts are fast. Their words are slow. And this is the biggest reason they cannot speak freely. But there is a secret. The secret is to think in English first. Because when you think in English, you save time. You save energy. You save confidence. The words come faster. The sentences feel natural. And the conversation flows. You see, fluency is not about knowing thousands of words. It is not about speaking like a dictionary. It is about speaking directly from your thoughts. If your thoughts are already in English, your mouth will follow. This is why thinking first is the real key. It is the bridge between silence and fluency. Think about it. When you speak in your own language, you do not translate. You do not prepare. You do not stop and ask yourself, what is the correct grammar here? Number. You just speak. You speak because your thoughts are already in that language. The same can happen with English. Your brain can think in English too. It only needs practice. It only needs habit. And when that happens, speaking becomes easy. Many learners make the mistake of focusing only on grammar books. They focus only on vocabulary lists. But they forget the real goal. The real goal is not to collect words. The real goal is to train the brain to think in English. Without this, no matter how many words you know, you will still feel slow. You will still feel nervous. You will still feel trapped. But with this one change, everything becomes smoother. Do not be afraid. Thinking in English is not difficult. You do not need to think in big, complicated sentences. You do not need perfect grammar in your mind. You only need small, simple thoughts. Start with one. I am hungry. Start with another. I am tired. Then add more. I like tea. I want to sleep. These small thoughts, repeated again and again, will train your brain. Slowly, your mind will begin to choose English words first. Slowly, your brain will stop translating. And then, you will feel the change. The moment you think first in English, you will feel free. You will feel light. You will feel faster. It will be like water flowing. It will be like music playing. The stress will be less. The confidence will be more. This is why the secret is so powerful. I know you may ask, but how can I really think in English? I am used to my own language. And that is true. But remember, every new skill feels strange at first. A baby does not start running. A baby begins by crawling, then walking, then running. In the same way, you will not think in English all the time from day one. But you will start small, and small becomes big. Small thoughts create a new habit. A new habit creates a new life. When you practice thinking first in English, your brain rewires itself. It builds new connections. It builds new speed. And then something magical happens. Your words no longer feel foreign. They no longer feel borrowed. They feel like yours. They belong to you. And when you speak, people will feel your confidence. So, my friend, never wait for perfect grammar before speaking. Never wait for the right word to appear. Start with what you have. Think in English with the words you already know. If you only know 20 words, use those 20 words in your thoughts. If you only know 5 sentences, repeat those 5 sentences in your mind. It is not about knowing everything. It is about using what you have. This is the real power of thinking first. And I promise you this. The day you stop translating, the day you begin to think directly in English, your life will change. You will no longer feel stuck. You will no longer feel behind. You will feel like English is not just a subject. You will feel like English is your voice. This is why thinking first is the secret. It is not a trick. It is not magic. It is a habit. And every person, no matter where they are from, can build this habit. And when you build it, you will feel proud of yourself. You will say, "Now I can speak like I think. Now I am free." Chapter 3. Start with small thoughts. When you dream of speaking English, maybe you imagine long conversations. You imagine yourself talking fast. You imagine yourself speaking like native speakers in movies. But when you try, you feel lost. The words are too many. The grammar feels too heavy. Your mouth becomes quiet. And then you feel frustrated. You ask yourself, why can't I do this? Here is the truth, my friend. You do not need to start big. You only need to start small, very small. One thought, one sentence, one simple word. Because small thoughts are powerful. Small thoughts grow into big conversations. Just like a seed grows into a tree, one small thought grows into fluency. Think about it. A child does not begin with long sentences. A child begins with one word: mama, papa, milk. These words are small, but they are alive. They carry feelings. They carry meaning. Slowly, the child adds more. I want milk. I am happy. This is how language begins, and this is how you must begin too. Not with big, perfect sentences, but with small, honest thoughts. Start with the basics. Say what you feel. If you are hungry, think, I am hungry. If you are tired, think, I am tired. If you are happy, think, I am happy. These are small thoughts, but they are real. They are your life. They are easy to say. And when you repeat them, they stay in your mind. Slowly, you will not need to translate. Slowly, your brain will choose English first. I want you to imagine this right now. You wake up in the morning. You open your eyes. Instead of thinking in your own language, you say, I am awake. You go to the bathroom. You say, I am brushing my teeth. You drink water. You say, I am drinking water. These thoughts are not complicated, but they are English. And when you make them daily, you are teaching your brain to live in English. Small thoughts are like bricks. Each brick builds a wall. Each thought builds your fluency. Do not underestimate them. Do not think, this is too easy. This is too simple. Because these small steps are exactly what you need. They give you confidence. They give you practice. They give you power. When you focus on small thoughts, you feel less pressure. You do not worry about grammar rules. You do not worry about sounding perfect. You only express yourself. And that is the heart of language: expression, connection, communication. Small thoughts give you freedom to start today, right now, without waiting for more knowledge. I know sometimes you feel afraid. You feel that your English is not enough. You compare yourself with others. You think, they can speak better than me. I am behind. But remember, they also started small. Every fluent speaker you see today was once a beginner like you. They also started with little words. They also repeated small sentences every day. The only difference is that they kept going. And you can too. So do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait until you know many words. Do not wait until you finish another course or book. Begin now. Take the words you already know. Put them into small thoughts and speak them. Whisper them. Say them in your room. Say them in front of the mirror. Say them in your mind. The more you say them, the stronger they become. One day, you will realize something magical. You will realize that your small thoughts are no longer small. They connect with each other. I am hungry becomes I am hungry and I want rice. I like tea becomes I like tea, but I prefer coffee in the morning. Your sentences will grow naturally. You will not force them. They will flow from your small beginnings. So, my friend, start small today. Do not fear simplicity. Simplicity is the road to greatness. Your first thoughts may be short. Your first words may be basic. But they are the foundation of everything. And without a foundation, no building stands. Without small thoughts, no fluency grows. Be proud of every small step. Smile when you say, I am happy. Feel strong when you say, I can learn. Believe in yourself when you say, I will speak English. Because each of these thoughts is more than a sentence. Each of them is a promise to your future self. Remember this: fluency does not start with big speeches. Fluency starts with one thought, and that thought can begin today. Chapter 4: The Mirror of the Mind. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Do not look away. Just stay there for a moment. What do you see? You see yourself. You see the person who wants to speak English. You see the person who dreams of fluency. You see the person who has tried many times, failed many times, but is still here, still standing, still learning. Now, imagine that this mirror is not just glass. Imagine that this mirror is your first teacher. It does not laugh at you. It does not correct you harshly. It does not make you feel shy. It only reflects what you give it. If you smile, it smiles. If you speak, it listens. If you stay silent, it stays silent. This is why the mirror is the best place to begin. It is the mirror of your mind. Many learners are afraid to speak in front of people. They feel judged. They feel small. They feel embarrassed when they make mistakes. But when you stand in front of a mirror, there is no fear. There is no judgment. There is only you. And you are enough. You are the student. You are the teacher. You are the speaker. And you are the listener. So how do you use this mirror of the mind? It is simple. Every day, stand in front of it and say your thoughts. Begin small. Say, I am strong. Say, I can learn. Say, I believe in myself. Look into your eyes when you speak. Feel the power in those words. Do not whisper them with weakness. Speak them with courage. Speak them with hope. Because the mirror shows you the truth. And the truth is that you can do this. At first, it may feel strange. You may feel shy even when you are alone. You may laugh at yourself, but keep going. Because the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. And soon, you will notice something powerful. You will notice that the person in the mirror is changing. The person is no longer afraid. The person is no longer silent. The person is beginning to believe. That person is you. The mirror helps you in another way. It shows your expressions. When you say, I am happy, you can see if your face looks happy. When you say, I am confident, you can see if your eyes show confidence. This connection between words and feelings is very important. It makes English more than just sound. It makes English alive. Think about this. Great speakers in history often practiced in front of a mirror. They wanted to see themselves. They wanted to feel the power of their voice. If they could do it, why not you? You do not need a big stage. You do not need an audience. Your mirror is enough. Your mirror is your stage. Every time you practice in front of the mirror, you are training two things. You are training your mind to think in English, and you are training your mouth to speak without fear. This double training is what makes you strong. It builds your fluency from the inside out. Do not wait for tomorrow. Try it today. After this video, go to your mirror. Look into your eyes. Say one sentence in English. Say, I am learning. Say, I am ready. Say, I will not give up. Feel how your voice sounds. Feel how your eyes shine. That is the mirror of the mind working for you. I want you to remember something important. Fluency is not only about words. It is about confidence. It is about belief. The mirror gives you both. When you see yourself speaking, you begin to trust yourself. You begin to respect yourself. And that respect pushes you forward. So, my friend, do not be afraid of your reflection. Embrace it. Use it. The mirror is not your enemy. The mirror is your partner. The mirror is your silent friend who always listens, who never leaves. And every time you speak in front of it, you are building the bridge between your thoughts and your voice. One day, you will look into that mirror and you will see a new person. A person who speaks English with confidence. A person who no longer hides. A person who no longer doubts. And when that day comes, you will thank yourself for starting here with the mirror of your mind. Chapter 5. Replace translation with feeling. When you learn English, you often try to translate. You hear a word. You stop. You search for the meaning in your own language. Then you try to build a sentence. But in that time, the moment is already gone. The conversation moves forward. You feel left behind. This habit of translation is one of the biggest chains holding you back. Translation makes you slow. Translation makes you nervous. Translation makes you doubt yourself. And when you doubt yourself, your voice becomes weak. Your confidence disappears. You begin to believe that speaking English is too hard. But the truth is different. Speaking English becomes hard only when you translate. If you stop translating, everything becomes easier. So how do you stop? How do you break this chain? The answer is simple and powerful. Replace translation with feeling. Do not think of the word in your own language. Feel the meaning inside you. Connect the word with your heart, not with your dictionary. Think about this. When you feel hungry, do you need to translate the word hungry into your language to understand it? Number. You already feel it in your body. So when you say, I am hungry, do not translate. Just feel your stomach. Feel the emptiness. Then say it. The word becomes real. It is no longer a sound. It is your life. The same with emotions. When you feel happy, say, I am happy. Do not think of the word in your language. Just smile. Just feel the joy. Let the word happy connect with that smile. Then English is not just grammar. English is emotion. English is alive inside you. This is the secret of fluency. Fluency does not come from translation. Fluency comes from connection. When your words are connected to your feelings, they flow naturally. They come fast. They come true. They are not forced. They are free. Try this exercise. Right now, wherever you are, stop for a moment. Look around. Choose something simple. Maybe you are sitting on a chair. Feel the chair under you. Then say, I am sitting. Do not translate. Just feel the action. Feel your body sitting. The word matches the feeling. That is English without translation. That is English with life. Another example. Touch something near you. Maybe a pen. Hold it. Feel its weight. Say, this is my pen. Do not think in your language first. Just look at it. Just feel it. The word pen becomes real because it is connected to what you touch. You are not memorizing. You are not translating. You are living English. When you connect English with feelings, you begin to think directly in English. Your brain does not need to go back to your first language. Your brain starts to trust English. And when your brain trusts English, your mouth will trust English too. I know at first this may feel new. You are used to translation. It feels safe. It feels like a bridge. But that bridge is also a trap. If you stay on it forever, you will never reach the other side. You must step off the bridge. You must walk directly into English. And the way to do that is through feelings. So the next time you feel tired, say, I am tired. The next time you drink water, say, I am drinking water. The next time you feel joy, say, I am happy. Do not think of the words in your language. Feel them. Live them. Own them. My friend, English is not just a subject. It is not just rules on paper. It is a language of life. It is a language of emotions. It is a language of actions. When you stop translating and start feeling, you make English part of your real world. And that is when fluency begins to grow. Remember this truth. The fastest way to speak English like you think is to stop thinking of it as translation. Feel it. Live it. Let it be part of your heart. And when it is part of your heart, it will come out of your mouth with power, with confidence, with freedom. Chapter 6. The Power of Repetition in Thoughts. Have you ever wondered why a song stays in your head after hearing it many times? You don't even try to remember it, but the words keep playing in your mind. That is the power of repetition. What you repeat becomes a part of you. What you hear again and again becomes automatic, and this same secret works for English. When you repeat English thoughts every day, they become natural. At first, they feel heavy. They feel slow. You must think hard to form them, but after many repetitions, you don't think anymore. The words just come. The sentences just flow. Your mouth speaks what your mind already knows. That is fluency. I want you to imagine a child learning to speak. The child hears the same words again and again. Mama, Papa, milk, water. The child repeats them, not once, not twice, hundreds of times. The words become easy. The words become automatic. This is not magic. This is practice. This is the power of repetition. So why do many learners struggle? Because they touch a word only once. They read a sentence only one time. They expect to remember it forever. But the brain does not work like that. The brain learns by seeing, hearing, and saying the same thing many times. Repetition is the teacher that never fails. When you repeat English thoughts, you train your brain to think faster. Say to yourself, I am learning. Say it again. I am learning. Say it one more time. I am learning. At first, you may feel silly, but soon you will feel strong. The thought becomes part of your mind. The sentence becomes part of your voice. And the best part is this. When you need it, it will come out without effort. Do not be afraid to sound simple. Simple sentences are your foundation. Repeat them again and again until they feel natural. I am hungry. I am ready. I am strong. These are not just words. These are powerful messages. Every time you repeat them, you are building your confidence. You are building your future voice. Think of repetition like exercise. If you lift a weight only once, nothing changes. But if you lift it every day, your muscles grow. In the same way, repeating English sentences makes your brain stronger. It makes your thinking faster. It makes your speaking smoother. You are training your language muscle every time you repeat. Some learners get bored with repetition. They say, this is too easy. This is too basic. But do not make that mistake. Repetition is not boring. Repetition is transformation. Every great speaker, every great singer, every great leader repeats their words many times before they shine. You must do the same with English. Here is a simple exercise. Choose one sentence today. Maybe, I can speak English. Say it 10 times in the morning. Say it 10 times in the afternoon. Say it 10 times at night. Do this for 1 week. At the end of the week, that sentence will not feel like practice. It will feel like truth. It will live inside you. It will come out of you naturally. That is the gift of repetition. Repetition also kills fear. When you say a sentence many times, you stop worrying about mistakes. You stop worrying about grammar. You stop worrying about what people think. The sentence becomes part of your heart, and when it is part of your heart, no one can take it away. My friend, you already repeat many things in life without noticing. You repeat your daily routine. You repeat your favorite songs. You repeat your habits. Why not repeat English thoughts too? Why not make English part of your daily rhythm? The truth is simple. What you repeat becomes your reality. If you repeat silence, silence will grow. If you repeat fear, fear will grow. But if you repeat English sentences, English will grow. And one day you will look back and realize that repetition was not small. Repetition was the secret that gave you fluency. So start today. Take one thought, repeat it. Take another, repeat it again. Do not stop. Do not give up. The power of repetition will carry you forward. And with every word, with every sentence, you will become stronger, faster, and freer. Chapter 7. Build sentences from life. Look around you right now. What do you see? Maybe a chair, maybe a phone, maybe a book, maybe your own hands. All of these are part of your life. And all of these can become your English classroom. You do not need a big school. You do not need a special teacher. You already have everything you need, because your life is your best teacher. Many learners make English too difficult. They try to learn from long lists of words. They try to memorize things that are not even connected to their life. They study hard, but when it is time to speak, they cannot remember. Why? Because their brain does not connect those words to reality. They are only words on paper. They are not alive. But when you use the objects and actions around you, English becomes real. It becomes alive. It becomes part of you. If you see your bag, say, "This is my bag." If you touch your phone, say, "This is my phone." If you drink water, say, "I am drinking water." These are not big sentences. They are small, but they are real. They are true. And that truth makes them stick in your mind. Fluency is not about learning everything. Fluency is about using what you have. You already live a life full of objects, actions, and feelings. Use them. Build your English sentences from them. Do not wait for a textbook to tell you what to say. Let your life guide you. Every step you take, every move you make, can be turned into English. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning. You say, "I am waking up." You go to the bathroom. You say, "I am brushing my teeth." You eat breakfast. You say, "I am eating bread." You put on your shoes. You say, "I am wearing shoes." Suddenly, your morning routine is not just a routine, it is an English lesson. And the best part is that you did not memorize anything. You lived it. This is the secret. Life gives you practice every day. You only need to notice it. You only need to turn it into sentences. And when you do, your brain will not forget. Because these sentences are not from a book. They are from your heart. They are from your real experience. Do not worry if your sentences are short. Short sentences are strong. Short sentences are clear. I am walking. I am working. I am reading. These are simple, but they are the foundation, and when you repeat them, you can add more. I am walking to school. I am working in my room. I am reading a good book. You see how the sentences grow? They grow naturally because they are connected to your life. This is why building sentences from life is so powerful. You are not forcing yourself to learn. You are not sitting with stress. You are simply living and speaking. You are simply turning your day into practice. And with each day, your English grows without pain. I know sometimes you feel lost. You feel like you do not know what to say. But you always have something to say, because you are always doing something. Even now, you can say, I am watching this video. You can say, I am learning English. You can say, I am growing. These sentences are true, and truth makes learning easier. So do not wait for perfect grammar. Do not wait for more vocabulary. Start with what you see. Start with what you feel. Start with what you do. That is enough. That is powerful. Because fluency is not about difficult words. Fluency is about daily words. Words you actually use. Words that matter to you. My friend, every day is a gift. Every day is full of lessons. Every day gives you a chance to build new sentences. Use this gift. Speak to your room. Speak to your mirror. Speak to your food. Speak to your life. Because your life is the best teacher you will ever have. One day you will look back and realize that your fluency did not come from books alone. It came from living. It came from turning small daily actions into English sentences. And that is the moment you will feel proud. That is the moment you will say, I can speak English like I think, because I built it from my life. Chapter 8. Listening creates thinking. Close your eyes for a moment and think of a baby. Before a baby speaks, what does the baby do? The baby listens, day after day, week after week, month after month. The baby hears voices, words, and sounds. And then one day, without warning, the baby speaks. The first word comes out, not because the baby studied grammar, not because the baby translated, but because listening created thinking. This is the secret that many English learners forget. They try to speak first without listening enough. They push themselves to talk, but their mind has no material, no sound, no rhythm, no pattern. That is why their words feel broken. That is why their sentences feel heavy. Speaking begins with listening. Thinking in English begins with listening. When you listen to English every day, your brain begins to copy it. It happens even if you don't notice. It happens in silence. Your brain hears the rhythm. It hears the words. It hears the way sentences flow, and slowly it starts to build English thoughts on its own. One day you realize you are not only listening, you are thinking in English. Think about music. When you hear the same song many times, you can sing it without effort. You don't sit with paper and pen. You don't translate the lyrics every time. You just feel it. You just know it. English works the same way. The more you listen, the more your mind remembers. The more you listen, the more your mouth learns. So, make listening your daily habit. Listen to simple English. Listen to easy stories. Listen to conversations. Do not worry if you don't understand everything. Understanding is not the goal at first. Exposure is the goal. Let your brain hear. Let your brain swim in English sounds. The more you hear, the more you will think in English without trying. I know sometimes you feel frustrated. You listen to someone speaking fast, and you understand nothing. You feel small. You feel weak. But listen to me. Do not give up. Even when you don't understand, your brain is learning. Even when you feel lost, your ears are training. Every second of listening is building something inside you. You may not see it today, but one day it will show. Here is the truth. You cannot think in English if your brain has no English inside it. Listening fills your brain. Listening gives you the words. Listening gives you the structure. Listening gives you the music of the language. Without it, your thoughts cannot grow. With it, your thoughts bloom like flowers. Start small. Listen to 5 minutes every day, then 10, then 15. Listen while you walk. Listen while you cook. Listen before sleep. Let English enter your ears in every part of your life. Your brain will start to feel that English is normal, not strange, not foreign, but normal. And when it feels normal, you will begin to think in it. Do not wait until you understand everything to start listening. Start now. Start with what you can. Even if you only catch one word, it is progress. Even if you only understand the emotion, it is progress. Your brain is not empty. It is collecting pieces, and those pieces will connect together. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. If you listen every day, your brain will be full of English patterns. You will not need to translate. You will not need to fight for words. Thoughts will come faster. Sentences will come easier. All because you made listening your best friend. So, my friend, open your ears today. Give your brain the gift of sound. Let English flow into you. Do not fear confusion. Do not fear speed. Trust the process. Trust your brain. Because every word you hear is a seed, and every seed will grow into a thought. Listening creates thinking. Thinking creates speaking. This is the path. This is the truth. Walk on it with patience, and one day you will speak with freedom. Chapter 9. Mistakes are natural thoughts. Tell me, my friend, how do you feel when you make a mistake in English? Do you feel ashamed? Do you feel small? Do you feel afraid that others will laugh at you? This fear is heavy. It makes many learners stay silent. It makes them believe they are not good enough. But let me tell you the truth. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teachers. Mistakes are proof that you are alive, learning, and moving forward. Think of a child again. When a child learns to walk, does the child fall? Yes, many times. But do we say, "You are a failure"? Number. We smile. We clap. We say, "Keep going." Because every fall is part of walking. Without falling, there is no walking. Without mistakes, there is no speaking. You see, mistakes are natural thoughts. They show that your brain is trying. They show that you are building new connections. They show that you are daring to step outside your comfort zone. A person who makes no mistakes is a person who never tried, and you are not that person. You are brave. You are trying. That is why you make mistakes. I want you to imagine this. You are speaking with someone. You say a sentence. Maybe the grammar is not perfect. Maybe you forget a word. But the other person still understands you. They nod. They smile. They answer. At that moment, did the mistake stop communication? Number. Because language is not about perfection. It is about connection. When you make mistakes, you may feel weak. But in truth, every mistake makes you stronger. Every mistake is a lesson. Every mistake is a sign that you are moving forward. If you can change the way you see mistakes, you will change the way you learn. Instead of fear, you will feel courage. Instead of shame, you will feel power. Think of the greatest people in history. Did they ever fail? Yes, many times. Did they ever make errors? Of course. But they did not stop. They learned. They grew. And that is why we remember them today. You are no different. Your mistakes are not the end of the road. They are the beginning of your fluency. Here is something important. When you make a mistake, do not run away from it. Do not hide. Repeat the sentence. Try again. Smile at yourself. Say, "Good. I learned something." Treat mistakes like friends, not enemies. Because friends help you grow, and mistakes help you grow too. Let me ask you a question. When you listen to someone else speaking English, and they make a mistake, do you laugh at them? Probably not. You understand them. You respect them for trying. Then why do you not give yourself the same respect? Why do you punish yourself for mistakes? Be kind to yourself. You are learning a new language. That is not easy. That is powerful. That is brave. Every time you make a mistake, you are one step closer to fluency. Every wrong word you speak is helping you find the right one. Every broken sentence you say is helping you build a stronger one. Do not fear them. Welcome them. So the next time you make a mistake, do not say, "I am bad at English." Say, "I am learning English." Do not say, "I failed." Say, "I tried." Do not say, "I cannot." Say, "I can, and I will keep going." This small change in your thoughts will change your whole journey. My friend, mistakes are not a wall stopping you. They are steps lifting you higher. Every mistake carries a message. You are growing, you are trying, you are brave. Do not let fear steal your voice. Do not let shame steal your progress. Stand tall, speak loud. Make mistakes with pride, because mistakes are natural thoughts, and they are the key to your freedom. Chapter 10. Talking to yourself. Like a friend. Many learners wait for the perfect partner to practice English. They wait for a teacher. They wait for a friend. They wait for someone who will listen with patience. And while they wait, time passes. Days pass. Weeks pass. Months pass. And they still feel silent. But let me tell you something powerful. The best partner you will ever have is already with you. That partner is yourself. Yes, you can talk to yourself. And you must do it. Talking to yourself is not strange. It is not silly. It is smart. It is the secret that many fluent speakers use without even knowing. When you talk to yourself, you are practicing both thinking and speaking at the same time. You are training your brain and your mouth together. And the best part is this: you are never judged. You are never laughed at. You are always safe. Think of it this way. You are your own best friend. You know your fears. You know your dreams. You know your struggles. So why not talk to yourself? Why not practice with the person who understands you the most? When you speak to yourself in English, you are not only learning words, you are building confidence, you are building courage, you are building a new voice inside you. Start simple. Ask yourself a question, then answer it. For example, say, "How are you today?" Then reply, "I am fine. I feel good." Or maybe, "I am tired. But I am learning." These small conversations create magic. They make English a part of your daily thoughts. They train your brain to move faster. They prepare you for real conversations with others. Do not wait for big words. Use the words you already know. Talk to yourself about what you are doing. I am walking. I am cooking. I am reading. Talk about what you feel. I am happy. I am nervous. I am excited. These are real sentences. These are real thoughts. And every time you speak them, your English grows stronger. I know what you might think. But will this really help me? The answer is yes. Talking to yourself is practice without pressure. It is practice without fear. It is practice anytime, anywhere. And the more you do it, the more natural English becomes. When you talk to yourself, you also change your relationship with mistakes. If you make a mistake, no one hears it. No one judges it. You hear it. You correct it. You try again. And with each try, you get better. This is how real progress happens. Quietly, privately, consistently. Imagine yourself walking down the street. In your mind, you are having a conversation. You ask yourself, "Where am I going?" You answer, "I am going to the shop." You ask, "What will I buy?" You answer, "I will buy bread." This simple self-talk is training your brain to think in English. Soon, you will not even notice. It will happen naturally. Talking to yourself is also powerful for your emotions. Many learners feel lonely in their journey. They feel no one understands. But when you talk to yourself like a friend, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You are with you. You are your own support. And that support gives you strength to continue. My friend, do not be afraid of silence. Use it. Fill it with your English voice. Do not be afraid of loneliness. Turn it into practice. Every time you talk to yourself, you are one step closer to fluency. Every time you ask and answer, you are one step closer to confidence. One day, you will speak with real people, and you will notice something. The sentences you practiced alone will come out naturally. The questions you asked yourself will be the same questions others ask you, and you will be ready, because you already practiced with the best partner, yourself. So start today. Look at yourself with kindness. Talk to yourself with love. Treat yourself like a true friend. Because when you do, you are not just learning English. You are building trust with yourself. And that trust will make your English voice strong, confident, and free. Chapter 11. From Mind to Mouth. The speed connection. Have you ever noticed how fast your thoughts are? You can think many things in 1 second. But when you try to speak English, your mouth feels slow. You feel stuck. You know what you want to say, but the words do not come out quickly. This gap between the mind and the mouth is what makes learners nervous. They feel that their brain is running, but their tongue is walking. But here is the truth. You can train your mouth to follow your mind. You can build a strong connection between thought and speech. This is what fluency really means. It is not about being perfect. It is about speed. It is about closing the gap so that what you think is what you say, without fear, without delay. Think about your first language. Do you pause to translate? Do you stop to think of grammar? Number. Your words come as fast as your thoughts. You don't plan. You don't prepare. You just speak. And why? Because your brain and your mouth are connected in that language. They trust each other. That is what you need to build with English. How do you do it? You do it with practice. Every time you think in English, try to say it. Do not wait. Do not polish it. Do not ask if it is perfect. Just let it come out. Say it fast. Say it free. Even if it is broken, say it. Because every time you do this, you make the connection stronger. At first, it may feel slow. At first, your mind will think faster than your words. But keep going. With every sentence, the gap becomes smaller. With every thought, the speed becomes greater. One day, you will be surprised. You will realize that you are speaking almost as fast as you think. That is the moment when you know the connection is alive. Do not fear mistakes in this process. Mistakes are signs of growth. If you speak quickly and make errors, it is still progress, because you are training speed. You are training flow. Later, you can correct grammar. Later, you can polish words. But first, you must let your mind and mouth move together. Here is a powerful exercise. Choose a simple sentence. For example, I am learning English. Now, say it fast 5 times. Do not stop. Do not translate. Just say it. I am learning English. I am learning English. I am learning English. Feel how your mouth begins to move faster. Feel how your brain begins to trust the speed. Do this with different sentences every day. Soon, you will notice that speaking feels lighter. Another trick is shadowing. Listen to someone speaking English and repeat after them immediately. Do not think too much. Do not pause. Just copy their rhythm. At first, it feels hard, but slowly, your brain learns to follow fast. Your mouth learns to move fast, and that builds the speed connection you need. Remember, fluency is not silence. Fluency is flow. And flow comes from practice, from repetition, from courage. If you wait too long to speak, your thoughts will always be ahead of your words. But if you practice speaking as soon as you think, you will train your brain and mouth to work together. I know sometimes you feel slow, you feel like you are behind. But speed comes with time. Speed comes with practice. Do not compare yourself with others. Focus on your own progress. Focus on making your connection stronger day by day. One day you will sit in a conversation. Someone will ask you something, and without delay, without fear, you will answer. You will surprise yourself. You will think, did I just say that so fast? Yes, you did, because your mind and your mouth are no longer separate. They are one. So, my friend, believe this truth. The speed you want is possible. The connection you dream of is possible. Start today. Speak as soon as you think. Repeat fast sentences. Shadow voices. Do not stop. Because every second you practice, you are bringing your mind and your mouth closer together. The day will come when your thoughts and your words run side by side. And on that day, you will know the meaning of true English fluency. Chapter 12. Living in English Thoughts. Fluency is not just speaking sometimes. Fluency is not only about learning a few sentences and forgetting them later. True fluency is when English becomes part of your life. True fluency is when you live in English thoughts every single day. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning. The first words in your head are in English. I am awake. It is a new day. You walk to the kitchen. You think, I am making tea. You look outside the window. You whisper, the sky is beautiful. These are not lessons in a book. These are your real thoughts. And they are in English. This is what it means to live in English thoughts. It means you do not wait for class. You do not wait for a teacher. You do not wait for the perfect moment. You use every moment. You use every action. You use every feeling as practice. And when you do this, English becomes natural. English becomes easy. At first, it will feel strange. You are used to thinking in your own language. Your brain will try to go back. But if you push gently, if you remind yourself again and again, soon your brain will choose English by itself. It will feel normal. It will feel light. And you will smile because you will know English is no longer outside you. English is inside you. Do not think you need big grammar for this. You don't. You only need small sentences. You only need daily words. Think of the things you already do: walking, eating, reading, working, resting. All of these can be turned into English thoughts. I am walking. I am reading. I am working. The more you use them, the more you live in English. And here is the beauty. When you live in English thoughts, you stop feeling afraid. You stop feeling shy. Because English is not something special anymore. It is not something only for tests or exams. It is part of your life. It is part of your day. It is part of you. Think about the power of this. Many learners struggle because English feels separate. It feels like a subject in school. It feels like homework. But you are not like that. You are different. You are ready to make English your friend. You are ready to live with it. And when English becomes your friend, you never feel alone in your journey. You can even turn your dreams into practice. Before sleeping, think one sentence in English. Say, tomorrow will be a good day. Say, I am learning more every night. Sleep with those words. Wake up with those words. This simple habit will change everything. Your mind will accept English as its natural language of thought. One day, without even noticing, you will realize something amazing. You will realize that you just thought an entire idea in English. You will realize that you answered yourself in English before even opening your mouth. And in that moment, you will know that you are no longer just learning English. You are living it. So, my friend, start today. Do not wait. Live your life in English thoughts. Speak to your food. Speak to your clothes. Speak to your mirror. Speak to your own heart. Make English the language of your daily life, not only your study life. And when you do this, you will not just speak English. You will feel it. You will breathe it. You will own it. That is the true meaning of fluency. That is the gift waiting for you. My friend, this is your moment. You now know that fluency is not far. It begins with your thoughts, and it grows with practice. Do not wait. Start today. If this video inspired you, click like. Write one simple English thought in the comments, and subscribe to Bookish English 2 for more lessons. Remember, your English voice is already inside you. Believe in yourself and let it out.